This short instructional video will walk you through the appropriate use of the ViSiGi Flow Tester. There are two components to suction: static pressure and airflow. Static pressure is readily apparent on the gauge of the suction device, and it's uncommon that you would find anything but high vacuum in an OR. What's not very apparent is airflow. The difference between the two: a syringe will generate high vacuum, probably in excess of 700 millimeters mercury. Unfortunately, you wouldn't want to use a 5 millimeter syringe to try and remove a couple liters of fluid from a patient, so you need appropriate airflow behind it. So the ViSiGi Flow Tester will check for this condition. Demonstrated here is high vacuum, high flow. So you can see on the gauge it's readily apparent there's more than 600 millimeters of mercury of suction. And when we hook the ViSiGi Flow Tester up to this, you'll notice the ball on the bottom very quickly rises to the top. If you were to put a gloved hand on this, the suction line itself would actually feel sticky, readily attaching to your hand. The next condition we're going to demonstrate here is the same high vacuum but with a low airflow. You can notice here the gauge is a little bit more slowly to react, but it's still more than 600 millimeters of mercury. But as soon as you attach the suction flow tester to it, you notice that the ball does not rise to the top. And on the gloved hand, it doesn't feel sticky. You'd actually have to hold it to your glove to get it to attach. It doesn't readily attach. This is a condition where we wouldn't want to use the ViSiGi because it doesn't pass the flow test. If you don't have a flow tester with you, just take the line that would be attached directly to the ViSiGi and touch it to your gloved hand. And you'll notice if it attaches very readily, you'll have high vacuum. If it doesn't, you have very low flow vacuum. So you want to find a high vacuum source line. Please consult your regional manager or call the factory for advice on improving the situation.